Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. And today I wanted to talk about the state of my fleet. CitizenCon and IAE are right around the corner. At the date of this recording, CitizenCon is literally this weekend. And IAE is set to have a lot of new ships and concepts. So I kind of really wanted to go through my fleet and take a look at what I want to keep, what I want to get rid of. And as well, the game is changing and there are a lot of features getting added in it. Now, with that happening, it's kind of changed my mindset around certain ships a little bit because the playstyle I want to go for and the tech and the features that are coming online to the game is kind of making me reassess what I want my fleet to look like and the permanent ships that I want to have on my account versus ships that I want to play and earn in game. So without further ado, let's just jump right in. And let's start off with the cap ship, the Polaris. Now this ship is set to come out pretty soon and I'm fairly excited for it. I mean, we've been waiting for this ship for a while. It has a hangar. It's had its cargo upgraded. It had its guns upgraded. It has a med bay. It has a brig. This ship is, in my opinion, the biggest ship that I want to go for. I don't want to go for something like the Idris or the Kraken or the Javelin. I feel like those ships are a little too big and not entirely fitting in with my playstyle. I want to be primarily a solo player, occasionally hop in with multi-crew and my org. Uh, but for the most part, I want to kind of just chill and play by myself. And I do want a large ship to kind of mess around with NPC crew and whatnot. So I think that the Polaris kind of fits in and checks a lot of boxes for me. Uh, it's not a ship that I'm going to use daily or anything like that, but when I do want a capital ship and do need something like that, this is the ship that I think is the biggest I'm going to go for. Also, it was upgraded from a full bonus, so I can't really melt it. And again, there's nothing I really want to upgrade to. So for right now, for the foreseeable future, forever, whatever you want to call it, this ship isn't going anywhere. It has lifetime insurance again because it was from a full bonus or something like that. I can't melt it. It's sticking around. Next is the Galaxy. Now, the Galaxy is another ship that I'm really excited about. This ship, I'm really excited about this because of its modularity. Now, uh, I think that for what it is, it's a pretty good ship. I don't really have any intentions of melting this ship or upgrading it or anything like that. With the hangar and the actual modules that it has, the my intentions for this ship is to kind of use it for base building and for using it for cargo. Now, the way that CAG has set up the modularity in the game, it's actually pretty simple. The Retaliator modules are available in shops now. You could buy the modules in game and just add them to your ship. So that's kind of my plan with this ship. I do have the modules on buyback, but I think I'm just gonna end up buying them in game. Uh, I think that's kind of the better way to go. They do have lifetime insurance with the module, so we'll kind of see how the insurance situation pans out. I did buy this on the original concept sale, so again, this is another one that has lifetime insurance. So I don't really plan on updating it, but this is in orange because again, if there is another modular ship that makes more sense for uh, my playstyle, again, because this doesn't have any pilot control guns, if there's a modular ship this size that has pilot control guns, I might upgrade or move to that. Okay, then we have the Zeus Mark II CL. I've been loving this ship. I've been flying it a lot in the PTU. I think it kind of is that perfect size for me. It's kind of that perfect size for a lot of people who want to play solo, and it has good cargo, so it is useful in the game where you can actually make a decent amount of money with this ship. The guns aren't bad, the shields are pretty good, and there's a lot of creature comforts. So with a ship like this, I can really see this as my daily ship. I don't really have any plans of this ship going anywhere. Again, um, it really is just kind of contingent on, something else coming out that I think would be better for the role that it's at. But instead of getting rid of it or upgrading it, I'll probably just get something else uh along with it, because again, I really like this size for the type of gameplay that I want to do. And then next, the Vulture. Aside from cargo hauling, the primary gameplay loop that I want to play is salvage. So I do want to do that solo salvage gameplay. There's the Reclaimer, but again, I don't really want to mess with anything that big. I want to kind of, just have that chill gaming experience. Um, and the Reclaimer is kind of a hassle to do solo. So my primary issue with the Vulture is that I wish it had more cargo. And you guys know this. I've kind of been hoping CIG release a kind of medium uh, cargo salvage ship. And the real reason for that is when you're salvaging a ship, you really don't have any room in the Vulture for the weapons. That's really what I want to make sure that I get. I really want to make sure I get those weapons aside from just hull scraping and structural salvage. I really want to make sure I get those weapons and components, and you really can't put that anywhere once you salvage a whole ship. So you really need, I would say, like 40 SCU. That would really be a sweet spot. That's the kind of salvage ship that I'm looking for right now. If CIG could deliver that, I would more likely update the Vulture to that. So it's not really on the chopping block, but again, until I see that, it's not entirely safe. But it's definitely a ship that's gonna stay in my hangar for the foreseeable future. Again, until I see a medium salvage ship. Then we have the F7C Hornet Mark II. This ship is amazing. It's a blast to play in the game right now. It's kind of a bit OP, and a lot of people have opinions about that, which is okay. I think what I like about this ship the most is its versatility. This is a ship that is highly configurable. I do like that. I don't really see this ship going anywhere. Now, the reason why it's not, a guaranteed staying in my hangar is because CIG announced that they're coming out with the other Hornet modules, the Super Hornet. So prior to this ship, I had a Super Hornet, a Mark 1 Super Hornet. And I think that uh, the reason why I went for this one is because, again, once you configure it, once you fully kit it out, it's kind of, in that same DPS as Super Hornet. You kind of don't need the Super Hornet at that point. And I do like the updated body style. I've wanted the Mark II body style for a while now. So, when CIG came out with that, I moved things around to swap out the Super Hornet for this. Now, if the Mark II Super Hornet comes out, that, this thing might not be safe anymore. So I think that I'm not sure yet. Again, uh, if CIG are going to make it, if CIG is going to make the Mark II a guaranteed two-player ship, because again, the Mark 1 was a two-player ship, but the pilot could still control the turret. So it was technically a one-person ship with the possibility of being a two-person ship. But if the Mark II Super Hornet is uh, definitely a two-person ship, I won't upgrade this, and because again, you can put the turret on this and have that DPS. But again, if CIG does that, more likely they would upgrade the DPS. But again, I don't entirely know what the Mark II Super Hornet is gonna be like. So that's why I can't say that this is definitely leaving. It's more than likely staying, unless the Super Hornet is basically just, a better Hornet. And then we go to the 400i. And so this ship is more likely on the chopping block. I have been enjoying my time with it, But the real reason why it's even in my hangar right now is because of the hangar allocation. So I kind of went through all of my ships and looked at the hangars that I have access to, and I realized that I didn't have a Revel and York hangar allocation. So the reason why I bought this ship back was because I had that Revel and York. I have the VFG, the Selfland hangars, the Air View, um, all the other hangars. So I don't entirely know what CAG is gonna do with these hangar allocations. So I just wanted to have a ship that has one just in case. More than likely, this will get upgraded back to the 600i. So right now, I do have the 600i in buyback. That's why this is in yellow. Then we move on to Spirit C1. I love the Spirit C1. I was very excited for this ship when it came out. I've used it a ton over the past year. It is in that perfect size range that I want more ships in. Like the Zeus CL, you can put more cargo in it if you put it off grid. It has more pilot control DPS than the Mark II. It's just a pretty good ship. The handling is great. For a lot of people, this is their daily ship. But I kind of feel like if CIG comes out with something that kind of more suits what I'm looking for, I might upgrade it. If they come out with some type of industrial ship or something like that. Because I have the Zeus Mark II CL, it's kind of overlapping utility. Uh, they're kind of similar in what they can do and what they do and what I use them for, more importantly. So I don't know if I need a ton of ships that are so similar. So it's kind of on chopping block right now. And then we have the Retaliator. The Retaliator is a very cool ship. Now in sort of gold standard, but this ship does not really have any pilot control guns. For my playstyle, again, being primarily solo, it doesn't really make a lot of sense for me to keep it in my hangar. So more than likely, if CAG does announce a ship like the Star Lancer Max that we talked about in a previous video, more than likely this ship will get upgraded into a ship like that. I'm really looking for a ship kind of in between the Mark II and the Galaxy, something like 2 to 300 SCU of cargo. And if the Star Lancer Max has that cargo capacity, it makes a lot of sense for me to get rid of the Retaliator and upgrade to that. So the Retaliator is definitely on the chopping block, and that's the kind of ship I'm looking to upgrade. Okay, then the 600 Explorer. Again, the 600 Explorer is more likely going to come back to the hangar during IAE. I just needed to be available to upgrade the 400i. And this ship is getting reworked anyway. I'm very excited about that. I'm looking forward to that. Again, I don't 100% need it and the Galaxy, but the Galaxy is gonna be primarily the modular ship. So the 600 Explorer with pilot control guns versus the Galaxy, I think it makes sense to have in the hangar. So more than likely it will come back, but again, I just don't know yet what else is going to be announced and released. Then we have the Ironclad. The Ironclad is very exciting for me because I am big on cargo. You guys know how interested I am in cargo. I like moving boxes. I don't know. My only concern with the Ironclad is that it might be a little bit too much cargo. It's not strictly focused around being accessible for a solo player. This is kind of like a dedicated multi-crew ship. So I don't know. For right now, it's also on the chopping block. And again, because it's in concept right now, more than likely will be melted. That's why it's green. Um, and then we have the Endeavor. The Endeavor is a very cool ship. Is a ship that I was insanely excited about when it went on a concept. It is still an amazing price. Hasn't gone up yet. But my main problem is I don't know what I'm gonna do with it when it comes out. So I don't have any modules for this ship, but kind of the ship that takes up that modular role in my fleet is the Galaxy. This does have, kind of like a farming module. It has a science module, a telescope module, a medical module, a hangar module. But for the hangar and the medical module, the Galaxy does kind of have that. I have the Polaris to transport ships. I kind of think that I don't know where kind of the telescope and the science and the farming module. I don't know what that gameplay is gonna look like. I don't know what other modules CIG are gonna release for this, if they want to release any other modules. For now, I kind of feel like it's just a ship I don't need in my fleet. So more than likely this will be going into buyback, so I can kind of free up that money to do other things for my fleet during this IAE and CitizenCon. So I want to know what you guys think. I want to turn the question to you guys. What do you guys think I should do with these ships? Do you have any suggestions? What are your plans for your fleet? Do you have a similar fleet? Do you have similar plans when you play the game? I want to hear from you guys. I love talking to you guys in the comments down below. So give me as much suggestions and ideas as you can. I love to hear from you guys, and I really want to nail down the ships that I have. Also make suggestions of ships that you guys think I should get in game with in-game money. I love hearing about those too. CIG's rebalancing and changing some stuff with the economy and the ship prices. So it's gonna be more fun and interesting to kind of grind for some of those ships. Now that things cost a little bit more. So that's gonna be really interesting. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me in today's video. Like I always say at the end of these videos, you guys like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you guys in the next one. Salute.